All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and this society. I'm going to start off giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakagadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Madazabo Yunya, aka Mataz. And I'm coming back with another quick video. I basically want to come on a quick video, be wise in your decision making. When you make certain decisions, be wise on the decision that you make. Because that decision you may make, can get you in trouble or it can help you. It depends on what decision you make. Because if you make the wrong decision, you could be in a bad predicament. But if you make the right decision, the Lord can help you and pull you through. So, give me a second. So I'm gonna start out with Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. So when you making a decision, you don't lean to your own understanding. You lean to the decisions of the scriptures. What would Yahweh Shai do? What would the Akim do? What would a brother do? To stay on the right decisions. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he should direct our path. And then you seeing that the Lord is talking to you right there, and you follow your own way, your own doings, what's going to end up happening? You're going to get jacked up. Because the scripture says right here in John 10 and 1, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber. So if you're going up some other way, you're making a bad decision. And that's not the right decision. That's not the right decision. And you shouldn't be making that decision. You should be making the right decision, going the right way. Because when you make the wrong decisions, things happen. Then you feel bad. Now you upset. Now you feel unworthy, all of that. That's why it's important of your decision making. But he that enter in by the door is the sheep. I mean the shepherd of the sheep. So you supposed to enter the right way, which is making the right decision. Because whatever decision we make out here is going to be the consequences of it's going to either cost us our life or gain us our life. So we got to be cautious on the consequences, by our actions we make. So you got to understand it's consequences when it comes to it. So if you making the right decision, you're going to get you're going to get good results. But if you're making the wrong decision, you're going to get bad results. So whatever decision you make, you got to pay the consequences of that decision. So whether it be good or whether it be bad. I'm gonna keep going. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. And that's part of decision making. Because when you fear the Lord, you're going to have the stability, which is the right faith, to go the right way. Give me a second. Salakia. So yeah, man, be wise on the decisions you make, because that's what's going to be our stability is the right decisions we make. We got to go down the straight path, like the scripture says, we got to go down the right path. There's no other path. So when you make these decisions out here, you don't be all messed up on that decision you made, because that wrong decision you make can cost you your life. Trust me, it happened with the dude in Kings when he didn't follow his agenda, and the Lord told him not to eat or drink any water in that land. He said don't drink or eat anything, and then his one prophet came up and lied to him, and he lied to him, and he said, "Oh, the Lord said you could eat and drink. Come into my house," and because the Lord already told him personally, don't eat, don't drink, don't do nothing, don't go in that land, leave, don't do nothing. And he didn't listen. So what ended up happening? He got put to death by a lion, and was right next to a donkey. So he got the lion ate him alive while he was right next to the donkey. If y'all want to read that account, look it up and read it. It's a good story, and it'll keep you on your toes on the decision that you make. Because that shows you that the Lord is cold, because that lion should have ate that donkey. He didn't. They was right side by side while he was eating the man, to make an example out of him. And that's what happened. So, hold on, give me a second. So yeah, give me a second. Yeah, Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye be circumspect, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And that decision you make, like I said, because the days are being evil, that could cost you your salvation doing stupid shit. Being late to the line for things that you don't need to be late for because of your flesh got a little weak. That's weak. And I'm only saying that because I'm looking at myself in the mirror. You know, that goes for me first and foremost, because I made my stupid mistakes like that. You know, so there's no excuse of being late to the line unless it's some legitimate, like far as work or something like that. But other than that, there's no really good reason to be late to the line. You should be on point, on time, ready to fight, all of that. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what will of the Lord is. And we got to do the will of the Lord Yahweh. And what's the will of the Lord of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Out here teaching and doing the work. So we got to be wise on the decisions we make. It can put you in a bad predicament, and you don't want to be in no bad predicament because of the decision that you made. You want to be on point, you know. It's because ain't no messed up decision. There really no excuse, to make a stupid decision. You should make the right decision. Always examine, before you even make the decision. I got a scripture to prove that this is Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High Power God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And hearing the conclusion of the whole matter, listening to the decision, examining yourself, making sure you doing the right thing before you do something stupid. Don't just react and do something stupid. Be careful on the decisions that you make. And you won't be in these predicaments. So with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKadosh. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that's sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakathum and the Baba Ball.